What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists.
Yeah.
And today, yesterday, sometime in the future, there was a trailer for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
From the world of Game of Thrones. HBO Max. I didn't even know Game of Thrones was still popular.
Well, there's other stories. So I think...
I mean, I loved it, but...
There's, like, obviously we had the Game of Thrones, and then we have the House of the Dragon, which currently, I think we're coming up on, in 21 years from now, we'll have the third season.
Well, you know what? Before you go on your rant, as always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate it. If you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Peter, A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, Game of Thrones, took the world by storm after the books and then the show came out.
It did. And it was like, oh my God, it's going to be good. And then the last season came out.
Yeah, so I don't know. So they're obviously still making content. You kept up with House of the Dragon. I unfortunately didn't watch it. You know,
House of the Dragon is good. It's not running its course, but it's a bit long in the tooth. But I'm hoping that there's going to be a little bit more happening.
So who asked for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, and what exactly is this relevancy?
So this was announced a while ago, and as far as I know, it's this guy who is either already a knight or he's a squire trying to become a knight.
That makes
but I
sense.
think his trope is like he's. If I remember correctly, he's big. Like, he's tall.
Oh, okay.
Like, he's, like, super tall, which is... like,
Sauron-esque.
well, something like that. And he's protecting someone or something. But that's all I really know. I know there's a kid involved in this. But I don't know if this is, like, throughout the entirety, if the kid is sick, if
Well, I
there's
mean,
just his ward, if it's
with a
his
name
son.
of A Night of the Seven Kingdoms, it seems like he's going to be a good enough knight or fighter, if you will, that his name will be known throughout all of...
And I'm wondering if it could have something to do with, like, he's trying to remain a knight and be as honorable as he can, but obviously maybe that's like the guts and glory of the glory and glitz of you know, being a knight, and then it's like, oh, it's not as, like, super high and mighty as you think, because as we know from Game of Thrones, everything's pretty gritty. All these people that are held in high regard are pretty awful. So I'm wondering maybe that's what he's like, I'm a knight of the Seven Kingdoms. And it's like, yeah, clean my poop.
Okay.
What? Why am I doing that?
Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out. And that is to get into A Night of the Seven Kingdoms from the world of Game of Thrones on HBO Max trailer reaction, review, and breakdown right now.
I was squire
right
to
off
Sir
the hop.
Arlen of Pennytree.
He's carrying a grown
boy.
man, so...
100 years.
He charged me to be
Okay.
a good knight,
Good night.
to defend the weak and
He
the
do
innocent.
look massive.
Yeah.
And I swore that
Oh,
I
yeah.
would.
I swear I would.
Are you Baelor Targaryen?
No.
Then would you move the fuck out of the way?
Sorry.
All right, well, that's...
Never mind.
that was a whole thing.
What's your name?
Sir Duncan the Tall.
Never heard of him.
Do you know every knight in the Seven Kingdoms, then?
The good ones.
Oh,
If you could bring me to
burn,
Ashford, I could swipe you, sir.
Rob me, and I'll hunt you down with dogs.
You don't have dogs!
I'll get some.
Where?
Boys, stop gaping. See to my horse.
I'm not a stable boy, my lord.
Not clever enough.
I know I'm just a hedge knight, but
Nicholas
sometimes
Holt.
I think there could be more.
Why
think
do you
I'm
treat
kind of
these
onto
royal
something
rat
with my-
dogs like they're your
I want to see
betters?
him fight somebody.
They are my betters.
These
Will he
men
take
have
on
a
the
name.
Are my betters.
Trading.
Who are...
What chance do I have? I have no chance.
Falling star
Ooh,
brings
he's
luck to
familiar.
those who see it.
So the luck is ours alone?
Here we
He's
go.
got that farmer's
Oh,
accent.
here we go. You could hear
fight
the
honorably.
audio change
Sometimes
there.
I think I buried my courage alongside the old man.
Ooh, that's a sick...
And in every man, there are many men. So be brave. Be just.
Oh, that's a big old sword. Oh!
Be tall.
Where do I know him from? with multiple jousts? January 18th. Okay, that's got, I like this.
It's definitely got that.
This doesn't have to do with royalty. It is, but he's not the king, the queen.
Yeah.
I'm a lonely serf, I am.
Yeah.
I toil the fields. Like he's got that full on, I don't know if it's Yorkshire, but like that Northern England, like, ooh, ar.
Yeah.
This is what I'm going to do now. Ooh, ar.
He's Hagrid.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. With the size of him too.
You didn't see him in many fights in this trailer though. He was more like a.
Maybe they're hiding that. Maybe he's like
I don't
an
know.
absolute
I felt like
beast.
there was, the trailer carried a lot of comedy, which is actually something you didn't really see in Game of Thrones a lot of, unless it was in the brothels, or with Peter Dinklage. Is that right? Yeah, he was obviously comedic, but yeah, they didn't really give much story based. So it's based 100 years before Game of Thrones, so we know those events haven't unfolded yet.
But the Targaryens are still very active and whatnot. So this takes place even before House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
So this is like
So they're going deeper and deeper and deeper.
pre-prequel of sorts. So, but I saw whoever that Targaryen was.
Yeah.
They're saying Baelor. Maybe that was Baelor. I don't know. The guy looked like Nicholas Hoult, but I haven't heard if he's in Game of Thrones. And the king that Duncan the Tall is serving, I know him from somewhere. He's in something. I'm seeing him like.
He kind of reminded me of buddy who plays Poe Dameron.
Oscar Isaac.
There you go. It reminded me of him
Kind of,
for a
yeah.
second.
But the jawline isn't there.
Yeah,
This
and
guy's
like
got
the
a
little
taller
scruff
head.
beard and that.
He kind of looks like Serge Tankian from System of a Down. It's not him. I know that much.
Yeah. Imagine if it was.
It's not though. It's not.
But I guess I'm still trying to piece together what the story is. And then they had that night there with the.
Yeah, who I'm
sick.
thinking is Nicholas Hoult.
Oh, okay.
Who it's probably not.
That was sick.
That helmet is decent. Like that was straight up really cool. And then the little squire.
Yeah. He's going to be something. He's going to be a beloved character, which I'm afraid for your demise, my friend.
I don't know if the squire is a he. I
thought it was.
I think the squire might be a she.
They, them.
I think they might be a
but
she.
what I'm saying is that kid.
Yeah.
I don't think is going to have a great happy ending at the end of the show. If I know Game of Thrones, like I think I know Game of Thrones.
But what if?
Okay.
Here's my
distorted theory. Yep.
What if they shave their head because they've got white hair on our Targaryen?
Oh, snap. Do you think?
I don't know. I'm just throwing something out there. There's a reason that the child has sick. There's a reason that, and I'm not going to get into it because I don't want to talk about that.
I love when you get passionate about these things because, but I'm not going to lie. What you just said made perfect sense. You think about things I'm not thinking. I'm thinking of more like
what if they're running and trying to get away and they're like, who's got it? And then they don't know.
I'm with you. But the thing is that this Duncan, is it Duncan?
Duncan the Tall.
Duncan toy chest from Home Alone 2. Duncan the Tall, if he's such an empowering body, then why isn't he known, and what is his ultimate goal? Like, shouldn't people be afraid of him? He didn't seem to carry any weight that way in this trailer.
But maybe that's why the kid
you think this
wants
might build to it?
Maybe that's why the kid wants to go with him because he's unassuming. Yes, he's massive, but like if he's unassuming and not like the Hound or the Mountain.
Or the Mountain. I'm wondering, like, is there a connection? Will there be a connection of some sort?
Like if they're not, because like they were always like ripping people apart and just smashing eyes.
He
and
seems like a
faces.
gentle giant.
Right. So maybe he's like, I'm a pacifist, I am. And like he doesn't really want to do this. So he's unassuming, even though he's big, they're like, hey, that's just Sir Duncan.
But yet when he's backed into a corner, maybe he loses his shit.
Maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our trailer reaction review and breakdown for A Night of the Seven Kingdoms from the world of Game of Thrones on HBO Max. As always, if you want to support our channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments below. Well, first of all, do you believe Peter's distorted theory that kid is a Targaryen? 2, will that giant Duncan the Tall, he got to work on that name, become an empowering body? And 3,
are you going to watch it? So,
with that, I am the real Jussy.
And I'm Peter Parkour. Like we always say around here, keep it real.